We got new cards, including a brand new archetype to look at today. We also have a couple of one-off cards that we're going to start with, starting with Fire King's Queen. But that's not actually what it's called. It's called Fire King Consort Ulconix. Consort does not actually necessarily denote a queen, but it's close. Alright, so level 4, Winged Beast, first and second effects once per turn. If this card is normal special summon, you can destroy one other fire monster in your hand or face up in the field. And if you do, add a Fire Beast, Winged Beast, Warrior, Beast Warrior, you know, the tri-types from your deck to your hand, except for this card's name. Then you can make the level of this card become the level of that monster added to hand. And that's a permanent change. It doesn't go away. That's very interesting. If this card is destroyed instead of the graveyard, you can special summon one Fire King High Avatar Garunix from your deck in defense position. Interesting. This is a good card. Like, I don't really know how to evaluate it. The current, like, combo for the deck doesn't really necessarily need this, but I think, because it's already pretty consistent, this might mean you don't even need to play the Diabell Star but the Diabell Star stuff is really good, so I don't think you would not play it. I've been playing around with the Fire King deck, so I do know a little bit about this deck. I'm just not sure. It's good for sure. I think you definitely play it. I'm just not sure how much you play of it. Like, is this a like 3 of, or is this a 1 of? You know, I'm not sure. It's definitely not a 2 of. Nothing's a 2 of, unless it absolutely has to be. All right. Next up, another one-off. We have mini Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, Moon of the Closed Sky. She's so cute. Look at her. I want her dress. All right. Link 2 effect monsters. Releases the card's effects 1 per turn. You can target one face-up monster your opponent this card points to, so it has 2 link arrows you can point to. This turn, if you link someone to link 5 monster using this card you control as material, you could also use that opponent's monster as material. Okay, so this is a generic link 2 that you can use to get an extra monster steal off of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. That seems like fine, but not as good as, you know, Masquerena quick link into Underworld Goddess. This could theoretically show up in some decks that have low extra decks, like, you know, not space, but the opposite of that. You know, low impact extra decks, so they have lots of room for extra cards like this. I could see it playing a spot in there, because this is basically a generic way to get 2 monsters off the field instead of 1, and it only costs 2 extra deck slots to do so. But it's also probably only going to be played in formats where there's like, you're making a lot of like towers stuff, because this can be negated. This effect here can be negated. If it was more generic in like what you can link summon, instead of being a link 5, it was something else, then maybe you would see it being played. But I think link 5 is pretty limiting as to what you'll end up making with it, and it's probably just going to be Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. So it's going to be very specific formats where this is good. But I don't know. I've been wrong on this in the past, but usually when I'm wrong on this, it's because I'm misreading the card. I don't think I'm misreading it this time. It's a pretty simple effect, actually. All right, one more one-off. This is Full Armored Hope Ray Lancer. So this is the Full Armored combined with Utopic Ray Lancer. Yeah, Full Armored Utopic Ray Lancer. Hope. Oh, right, because Hope is what it's supposed to be called, and Utopic is what we called it, because Hope is the girl's name. 3 level 4 monsters. Okay, you're supposed to be summoning this with its effect. You can also Ixie summon this by discarding 1 spell trap and using 1 rank 4 lower Ixie monster you control. All right, I'm in. That seems pretty easy to do. Monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack. Seems all right. I like this a lot better than gaining attack. I just think losing attack is generally speaking better. Once per battle phase, during the start of the battle phase, you can negate the effect of all attack position monsters your opponent currently controls. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can detach 1 material from this card, making a second attack in a row. This is like not the worst. It's all like, it's got a lot of stuff that's like strictly battle phase stuff, but it's so easy to make. Rank 4 or lower monster, Ixie's monster, and then discard a spell trap. Like, it's so easy to make that you could maybe see this happening. Honestly, like, it's just so easy to make. It's got 2,500 attack. It makes monsters lose attack, and then it negates the effects of attack position monsters your opponent controls. So, and then it gets 2 attacks too if you detach a material. I could maybe see this seeing like the occasional bit of play. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad either. It's like fine. It's a fine card. All right, time for the archetype. I saw the reason why I realized there was an archetype suddenly available for us to look at is because I saw Golden Nova. So Golden Nova scooped me on this one. You got me this time, Golden Nova. But yes, let's take a look. I hope you got your Trident Dragions. Trident Dragion? I don't even know that card. Is that the synchro monster? All right, so these are, oh god, dragon effect monsters. These are actual, I was hoping these would be worms. Oh god, they're actual dragons. Oh no, they're actually dragons. Why do we stop printing dragon cards? All right, let's actually look at the cards. Bestowed Dragon Pydra. You can only use the first effect of this name once per turn. This card is normal special summon. You can add one Brightfleet spell trap. This is not a Brightfleet card, so the spell traps are going to be called Brightfleet, and the monsters are going to be called Bestowed. And then add it to your hand or set it. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Setting it, I really like that because it allows you to play under Droll. But having the option to put it to hand too is interesting because you can avoid getting it destroyed or something. You take no battle damage from battles involving your fire dragon monsters. Okay. Are these all going to be fire dragon monsters? Once per turn during the battle phase, you could quick effect, immediately after this resolves, synchro summon using this card you control. Quick synchro during the battle phase. That's an interesting mechanic. I like that. Alright, Bestow Dragon Fadra. You'll use the first effect of this card name one per turn. If this card is normal special summon or at the end of the damage step, or wait, no, sorry. If the card is normal special summon or at the start of the damage step, if a monster battles, you can target one level 4 or lower fire monster in your graveyard, special summon it, which can grab Pydra, or it can grab Chandra, or it can grab another Fadra. It does no limit on that. Your fire dragon monsters cannot destroy a battle. No battle damage, cannot be destroyed by battle. During the battle phase, quick synchro using this card you control. All right, and here's Chandra. Wow, I love these guys. They look so cool. The art is incredible. I hope these guys are good because I want to play them. All right, if you control a fire dragon monster, special summon this card from your hand. Great. Does this one have a special summon effect? No. Okay, so we have like 2 normal summons, I guess. This one gets out of the graveyard, so this is actually like more of a recovery tool, or like put later in combo tool. All right, so the special summon from your hand is level 4. At the start of the damage step of this monster battles, you can summon level 4 lower fire monster from the deck, except for Chandra. During the battle phase, you can quick synchro. I gotta be honest, they don't seem very good so far. Maybe that'll change as we look at some more. Maybe that'll change as we look at some more. All right, so here we have Brightfleet Rise Dragon Bident Dragion. Bident Dragion. Okay. I don't know what I guess Bident is like a trident with only 2. That's funny. So the synchros are called Brightfleet, though, while the main deck monsters are called Bestowed, and the spell traps are called Brightfleet. All right. 1 dragon tutor, 1 non-dragon tuner monsters. Also, I noticed that none of these guys have any thing that stops them from being used in Dragon Link, but also I don't think they're very good in Dragon Link. So I could be wrong on that, but I don't think they're very good. All right. So I assume that this guy is gonna have a fucking ability that happens on Synchro Summon. Also, I'm looking it up. Trident Dragion is exactly the Synchro monster I'm thinking of, the level 10 that requires a Dragon type tuner and one or more non-Dragon tuner, non-tuner Dragon type monsters. I remember playing this in Duel Links actually with Blue Eyes for some reason. It's not very good, even in Duel Links, not very good. Here, I'm actually going to read this card out for you. Must be synchro summon, cannot be special summoned in other ways. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target up to 2 cards you control, destroy those targets, and if you do, for each destroyed card, this card gains 1 additional attack during the battle phase. During each battle phase this turn, I should say, because sometimes you can have multiple battle phases in one turn. So yeah, that's what that card does. Not very good. So weird that we're getting support for a very not good card, but it is a very cool art. And these ones are even better, honestly. So let's read Bident Dragon. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target 1 fire dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and you can have special summon monster for the rest of this turn, except for dragon monsters. So this is a level 7, so you're supposed to get the level 3 tuner? No, the level 4 is a tuner? What? Huh? Wait, wait, why is the level 4 a tuner? Oh, the level 7 is a tuner. Oh, okay, the level 7 is a tuner, and you summon the level 3 to go into... I see. Okay, I get it. All right. So you special summon that, and you can't special summon for the rest of the turn except for dragon monsters. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, quick effect, special summon this card from the graveyard and destroy 1 spell trap on the field. Okay, so this is definitely supposed to be an OTK machine. That's very interesting. You don't see a whole lot of decks built to be OTK machines anymore. All right. I like that. All right, that's like kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Because you could use these guys to summon during the battle phase to summon this guy and then use his effect to get them back and then quick synchro. The quick synchro is not a once per turn. There's no once per turn on the quick synchro effect. So you can even use the same one and quick synchro again during the battle phase to go into this guy or the other one. So this is Brightfleet Super Dragon Transcend Dragion. Great, awesome. 3,000, 3,000, and then he summons himself back. He gets another attack and destroys a spell trap on the field. Great, oh, really cool. Okay. If this card is synchro summoned, you can change all monsters on the field to attack position, so you can get more damage in. That's really cool. All opponent's monsters must attack if able. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. Great, very good. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, quick effect, you can special summon this card from the graveyard, and then you can destroy 1 card on the field. So that one also has that effect, which is interesting, and it's like a slightly better. So the only one that has multiple attacks is the old one. Oh wow, they got a field spell? Overflowing Brightfleet Manor. Whoa. You can only use the second effect once per turn. Fire dragon monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects during your main phase 1. That's really good. During your main phase, you can add 1 bestowed dragon monster from your deck to your hand and discard 1 card. Okay, I don't like the discarding a card to get a search. I feel like most field spells just get to search. If this card is destroyed during the battle phase, you can target 1 dragon secret monster you control. Its attack becomes doubled. And you have lots of ways to destroy it with the Trident Dragon and the these guys when they come back destroy cards. Okay, I knew they would have something. Oh, there's only 1 spell left. Maybe there's going to be more revealed later, because they don't even have a trap. All right. Brightfleet Opening. Branded Opening? Brightfleet Opening? You only activate 1 card of this card's name per turn. If this card was activated outside the battle phase, apply 1 of these effects. If it's activated during the battle phase, you can apply any of them in sequence. Add a level 4 or lower fire dragon monster from deck to hand, and special summon a fire dragon monster from your hand. Okay, so you can use this to get another one out, or you can use it to search. Or you can, in the battle phase, use it to do both. I was just checking to see if this was a quick effect. It is not, which would make it like more useful, but it's still like a good card. It's still like a plenty good card. This is very interesting. I think this actually has some potential. It's really hard to make a going second deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's extremely hard to do, but I think this might do it. This might be like good enough. Like not meta, I don't think. Not yet anyways. I need to see more cards if we're going to make it like a meta deck. There's just not enough right now. Especially like in the monster department. Like there's only 3 main deck monsters. I need more. But you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I could see this being a rogue strategy. This is like 10 times better than the Grenmaju. This is better than Crusadia OTK. This is like really cool. I actually genuinely really dig this. I think this has potential. Yeah, I'm stoked for this. I want to play this. This is really cool. I might build this. I'm definitely gonna build it. I need to figure out how I'm gonna build it. There's a lot of different ways to go. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye. Hey there. Thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!